So what was that about, Zach?
I had my foot on the brake, and I took the parking brake off, and we were on a downhill, so we started rolling, and bottom line, I wasn't paying attention. We weren't in drive. So you can hit it and put it in drive, but it's not active. You have to stop, put it back in neutral, then hit drive, and then you're good to go. But just user error.
Yeah. Just had to think it through.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of a cloudy morning. Your head was probably a little bit cloudy, huh?
There you go.
There you go. So, Zach, tell us about how you went about finding the Lincoln Toad and how you narrowed that down.
So, if you're driving a motorhome, chances are you're going to have a tow vehicle behind you. And we were in the situation where we needed a new toad to pull behind. And so, a great resource is the FMCA tow guide. They put one out every year, and it can be your reference. So, in our situation, we were looking at a Lincoln Nautilus because it's a towable vehicle. The tow guide told us it needed to be the larger engine, the 2.7 liter. It also told us it needed to be the all-wheel drive, and that those were towable while some of the other vehicles were not. Now, here's what we're experiencing. It's a great vehicle. It tows wonderfully, but to get it into neutral, to be towed, let's put it this way, it's a bit janky, okay?
Janky would be the word.
Yeah, and it has a little cover that pops out, and there is a tether attached to a small metal cable. You pull that tether out, take it over to the side of the little plastic holder, put it in the groove, and it's got a little notch on the metal cable, and it clicks into place into this piece of plastic. Well, one, I don't feel real comfortable looking into this little piece of plastic, popping it on and off. You try your best to do it very softly. The tether lasted about 3 or 4 pulls, but it left me with the metal line and then the little ingot that was put on there to hook it in place, and then one to pull with. So I take a pair of pliers, go over that little knob that's put on there, pull it out, and set it into its place. Here's the deal. Today, when I was doing that, I put my hand up there. You have to kind of feel your way, and a piece of metal cable poked into my finger. So I thought, okay, here's a strand of that cable that is now popped off. So what I'm going to do is I'm wondering if it's just the head of the pliers pushing against that cable, kind of wearing through it when I pull it. So I'm going to take a piece of tape, maybe some electrical tape, maybe some duct tape, try to wrap it so it acts like a little insulation or cushion that won't affect the working of it, but that will keep the metal jaws of the pliers off the metal of the cable, and hopefully it'll last. If not, I'm afraid I'm going to chew right through that metal cable, then I'm going to have a problem. So again, the Lincoln's a great vehicle. It's just the way in which it goes into neutral is very problematic. So something to keep in mind as you're looking for a tow for your motorhome, or if you're thinking about changing vehicles.
Now, something that we went to look for actually recently, possibly another toad. Some of our friends that we met at the Prevost Stuff Rally, and if you haven't seen that video, make sure we'll put it down, we'll drop it for you to watch. We met a lot of great people, and one of our friends had a Jeep. What kind of Jeep was it, Zach?
Jeep Grand Cherokee.
A Jeep Grand Cherokee. So we like to buy our cars used, and we went to a, actually found it in Frisco, and it was a good price and everything, had quite a bit of miles on it, but we didn't seem to care. It was in great condition. And that one is so easy because you just push a button, and all of this jankiness, it almost feels like with the Lincoln that the engineering department like took the night off and they let the interns try to do this. It's very odd that they decided that that was like okay. But it's been working for us. It's just a little janky, like Zach said. So there you go.
Sitting here paying my bill after dinner, and I see this service charge on my credit card, and I find out that that's for using a credit card. Now they go ahead and charge you that up front, and they said, but if you want to pay in cash, we'll be happy to take it off. Was there anywhere that's disclosed? No, not at all, but you know, okay, I get it. That's how things are rolling now. So I'm now here and looking on the place. I'm looking for the spot where I can put down my charge for filling out the form of the rest of my bill, you know, where I put in the tax in total. And I thought, I'm doing the work here. I'm having to fill it out, put in my amount, figure out the tip. I shouldn't be entitled to some kind of charge or fee for doing all that work, right?
Maybe you just need a name tag. Maybe that's what you need.
Yeah, something.
Give you the name tag.
You know, it's like going into Walmart now, and you go to check out, and you got to check out yourself. And I'm thinking, man, maybe I need to turn my light on because, you know, I'm here checking out now, and I need me a little Walmart vest, right? So, you know, hey, I was on the clock and didn't even know it. We've been in traffic for a bit, and now we know why everybody's rubbernecking to see the accident up ahead.
It's feeling like a Lion J parking lot in here, as you can see how tight we are with everybody. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3-car pileup. So we're still on the highway, and Winston is just being a good pup. How you doing, Winston? Hanging in there? You like being close to us, don't you? So there is not very many rest stops on the path from Austin to Corpus. But here's one, Live Oak County Safety Rest Area. And it is time to walk Winston and grab a bite to lunch. We like to eat in the coach.
I think Linda needs to walk me too, so there you go.
Yeah. We need a break, and it's nice that there isn't hardly anybody here. It's kind of a rainy day, but we're going to enjoy the break. I think it's a good thing to stay sharp behind the wheel and relax, and we're going to do that. So we are coming into Gulf Waters, and we're here in Port Aransas. Hey Winston, what are you doing over there? Where'd Dad go? You just checking everything out? We all good? You have got a lot to sniff, don't you? So we made it to Gulf Waters, and Zach is unhooking the car right now, and we're going to be camping with Zach's sister Cynthia and my brother-in-law Steve, and both arrived at the same time. Pretty amazing. So getting everything unhooked right here, just outside of the check-in area. Okay, so we are ready to take off, and we have an escort taking us, and hey Zach, I'm dead. I don't know what's wrong.
What is that?
It's not going.
Is it cranked?
Okay, hold on. Hold on, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I'm in drive now. Okay, I'm good. I'm good now.
backing into his spot in front of us. The road's blocked, so he's coming up with him, and then I got a guy with us.
Gotcha. We're going to be checking out Finn's tonight for dinner, and it's just right here on the water, so we'll let y'all know how it goes. This is cool.
And successful. If you still have a beverage, go ahead and finish it up. If you need help, let me know. I'm very good at helping people finish their beverages.
Chug. Get out of the way.
When you get out of here, move your car. We know you park one behind the other in our parking lot. And of course, we do have 2 lines to tie, so wait for my signal on getting up and getting out.
Onion rings are delicious. Highly recommend it.
They're thin, crispy. They're not those coated kind. They're flaky. Awesome. If any of you guys remember TGIF Fridays back in the day, that's pretty much what these are. It's excellent.
There you go. What'd you get, Zach?
Okay, so the plate is so large, we shared a fish and shrimp plate, and it comes with french fries and hush puppies and coleslaw. But I tell you what, it's going to be a hard act to fend off those onion rings. They were great.
What'd you get, Cynthia?
Fried shrimp all the way.
Man, that's a great plate of shrimp.
That looks delicious.
Well, when it comes to our college allegiance, Linda and I met at the University of Texas, hook 'em horns, baby. So when it went to go get a golf cart for this week, yep, that's what we did. Longhorn Nation, baby. University of Texas, hook 'em horns. You gotta love this. How much fun is that? So we're gonna enjoy our time giving us our big UT hook 'em horns, running around the beach in the golf cart. So here we can go up and down the beach, we can drive in streets in town, just not on the main highway out here. They'll get you for that. So we're looking forward to it, and enjoy the orange. Burn orange.
Okay, so it looks like Zach has the tools out, so that means that he is up to something. And I believe he's in the bathroom. Hey Zach, what are you doing?
Well, it all started with a nice, let's say, aroma that we had coming from the toilet area.
Okay.
And the problem was the toilet had gotten clogged. This particular type of toilet is a little more similar to a home toilet in the fact that you can actually plunge it. Well, when I did, we started noticing a smell after that was taken care of. This panel, this door panel, opens up here, and then once you take off the bottom hinges and the connector here, there are 4 screws that this little portion of the cabinet have that you can take out, and that will just pull right out. Once that's out, you have really nice access to all the plumbing, electrical behind the toilet, between the toilet and the washer and dryer. So then what we do is go down to the little toilet plunger head, we go down to the pipes, the drain pipes from the toilet, the PVC. It looks to be about 1.5 inch white PVC pipe. And on the top of it, instead of having a traditional vent for that, it has got a little head. And that head can screw off. It's a cap about 1.25 inches tall. And it comes off. And when that does, seated in the top of the pipe is a little grid which also screws off, and it reveals a little
membrane of a piece of rubber that allows air to flow properly when it needs to pull air into the tank, and blocks it from air going out of the tank, creating a smell. Well, during that plunging process, some debris had gotten up in there and clogged up and kept that little valve open so that air would flow out of the black tank and into the coach. And we noticed. You could definitely notice. So I went in there, got it all cleaned up, put it back in place. We tested it multiple times. Everything looked good. So I've taken this unit here, slid it back in, and now I'm in the process of buttoning it up. You know, Marathon has such great attention to detail. Even the little screw heads get covered with a little piece like this so that it all matches, and it goes right back in here and here. Yeah, I'll finish the next one later. There. And then the last thing I have to do is come back in and reattach the magnet clip here that holds the door back in place. And didn't require any parts or anything, just cleaning that little flapper valve, that little membrane of rubber, so the air flow is blocked, and hey, we're in good shape.
There you go. And I've been running around with good smelling candles to try to help cope during this process. So there you have it. That's how it's solved. So it's a little bit of an overcast day and catching up on some news. Zach, what are you doing over there?
Oh, I have been taking care of business work.
Hey, there you go.
Sometimes it's a requirement.
There you go. Got to get business work done. And taking y'all on a little tour with this, where we're at, it's got such pretty flowers, and over there's a pond, and it is just really pretty. And love how the bedroom really opens up. What a great view. Right now we don't have a neighbor right next to us, so you look at that. What a pretty pond that is. And then the bed has got great views around it too, and it feels very private. So all these water views just right where we are. This is what we get to wake up to. Even though the rain, it's absolutely beautiful. I do love that water. So what do we do on a rainy day and we're at the beach?
Well, we went out for lunch, and here in the motorhome, made a ham and cheese sandwich, a little sausage, a little summer sausage, and then Zach's deviled eggs. So let me tell you about these deviled eggs. These are deviled eggs with blue cheese, bacon, pickle, and onion, red onion, all in here. And guys, believe me, it works. Just a little light taste of the blue cheese and the mayo that's in there as well makes for a great deviled egg. What do you think, Linda?
Oh, it's delicious, but I always love anything with bacon, so, and blue cheese. It's a home run. Try it, guys. It's delicious.
Oh, tell them about your cantaloupe.
Oh yeah, look at this cantaloupe. Okay, so we bought it in Austin, and I'm thinking that we bought it at Fiesta, but I always do the sniff test on my cantaloupe, and it is so sweet. I mean, look at how gorgeous that is. So, did you try some cantaloupe, Zach?
I did. This is good stuff.
Home run.
Yep. Hey guys, you might remember my sister Cynthia and her husband Steve. And hey guys, where are we going tonight? What are we having?
Virginia's on the Bay.
Virginia's on the Bay. All right, it looks pretty good. Linda, what do you think?
Well, I'm hearing some ZZ Top, so it's probably pretty good.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, here we go, guys.
Wow, what'd you get, Zach?
I got fried shrimp, fries, coleslaw, and of course, tartar sauce.
I got this calamari. Oh my word.
I don't even
Have you
know.
ever seen calamari like that?
No, that's shocking. I can't wait to
That
sample
looks like calamari's mama.
pinball machine.
This is the part that's so much fun.
A little scary.
Hey, there's the ocean.
What's happening? Oh my God, you're gonna launch us.
That's the fun. You gotta go big. So what do you think of the golf cart?
We are on the beach in the golf cart, and it's wonderful. You go over this wooden bridge to get here, and there's the ocean. Dogs are out there chasing balls. It's a great time.
Highly recommend, and if you order it online ahead of time, they'll deliver it to your RV slot.
Yeah,
so that's super convenient.
Was there at the RV site, ready to go, signed off, jumped in, got some keys, and we're on our way. No, doesn't go.
Yes, she would. Yes, she would.
Maybe.
Yeah, she would.
I'm just saying.
I was just playing. It was too easy of a joke. It was all set up for me, you
Look at
know?
how pretty that is.
Those tours, those are Winnebagos. We looked at one of those. They're really nicely appointed on the inside, and they're very well priced.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have breakfast outside this morning with Cynthia and Steve.
Hey.
Cannot help but this gorgeous view of the water. Have to take all that in for breakfast, that's for sure. Such a beautiful spot. Okay, Zach, our chef, what is this that you made for us?
Well, we're having breakfast with our family this morning, so I love making this Italian bread with sausage, hash brown, egg, and cheese, and a few other little things thrown in there. Turns in pretty good.
It's one of the best breakfasts I've ever had. Absolutely. Sorry you're missing out. Wish you were here.
Pretty good.
Okay, so we are checking out the golf cart, and we are going to be taking the golf cart all the way down the beach entrance. Cynthia and Steve have done this before, where they have driven the golf cart all the way into town, and that's super cool, on the beach. And so they're saying it's about a 6-mile drive.
That way?
Yeah. Yes.
This is a big resort.
Right, Clyde.
There we go.
You can get lost pretty easily. So
I've ever seen kites like that.
okay, so tonight we are going to be checking out La Playa Mexican Grill, and margaritas, cerveza, seafood, fajitas, but it is of course a long wait, and we are going to be waiting about an hour. So we'll just be chilling in the golf cart in the meantime. We'll be showing you around. Yummy queso and tableside guacamole.
So it's got, looks like pico de gallo on it, and then lime. You do salt and pepper or anything, or?
There's a whole combination of spices that we mix
That's in there?
Yep. There's family members that don't even know the sauce, the spices.
It's the secret stuff, secret sauce.
Secret spices, yeah.
All right. It's a secret.
Yeah, secret recipe.
Secret spices in the guacamole.
Okay, there you go. So I got the halibut, and you got the enchilada dinner?
Enchilada dinner, 2 cheese enchiladas with a crispy taco, so it looks good.
Okay. And enchiladas. Yummy. Looks great.
You had crawfish?
Yeah.
Crawfish. We'll give that a kiss.
I haven't, no, it's not going yet. It's just ready. Wow, that is super cool. Oh no. Now what do we do? Oh, this isn't going to work.
Yeah.
Oh no. We've got a traffic jam.
Can they get back?
Can y'all get by us? Okay.
Is the gate closed or open?
Well, it's closed right now.
Do you know the number for it?
Yeah, it's your personal code you put
We
in.
don't know.
We don't know our
We
code.
don't know it. It's open. No.
Might not be by the time you get down there.
Well, don't run into it. Are we going to make it? Oh my gosh. Are we going to make it? Okay. Woohoo! We made it. Yay! Woo! Okay. That was close. Made it. Okay, we were sweating. They closed this thing down at 10 o'clock and we forgot our code, so there you go.
Okay, it's late afternoon here on Port A, so what's it time for? Well, time for the Port A Beach Lodge.
Snow cones.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Yes, we order here and are.
I can get it out there.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if you guys know me, you know I love a good hole in the wall. And this is Port A Beach Lodge. And that's what we've got here is a great hole in the wall. Good cold, ice cold beverage and a little cheese fries. And it is a fun kind of place to come in and enjoy.
Yeah, you know, it wouldn't matter what she said, hey, I need help. But she was expecting 2,000. What you get, she said, oh, we just forget.
Okay, at Gulfwater Resort, we're looking at individually owned lots here. So that means all of them have different levels of finish out and the pricing is tiered accordingly. So something like this would probably be a second tier lot and it will provide maybe a water view. That's why it's not a first tier, but it doesn't have build out on it. So we'll show you. And this is a great example of one of the lots that has some build out but not a lot. So here at this resort, it is set up both for Class A's and for trailers. And there is a difference because some of the units are back ends, others are pull ins. So obviously it's a pull in, you're not going to get a trailer in there because your utilities are going to be on the wrong side. At the same time, if you're in a Class A and it's a back end, you're going to have your front facing out toward the street. And here's what I mean by this. Look down here on this side, right here on your left, you'll see this first one is a pull-in with that motorhome. It's facing into the little hut which looks upon the lake. The next two are the same way, facing in, looking onto the lake. Those are pull-in slots. Those are going to be motorhome only. But down there, if you see our bus, we're backed in. So that slot could go either for a trailer or for a motorhome. You are going to have to back in though. And the only downside is now you're not looking onto the lake. Now our bedroom windows that are in our slide out,
on 3 sides. They look out over the water, which is really nice, but it would have been preferable to have that as a pull-in for our Class A. But in the case of a trailer, you got to have a back end. So this place has both. One of the sites we noticed that really looked great to us was site number 410. Faces into the lake. It is at a pull-in site, so it's going to be Class A only, but it's really set up nicely in its relationship to the water. It's got a beautiful hut, a bar with a really interesting top that's been done, some great seating down by the water, even has a storage shed. Of course, that's for the owner only, but it's a good spot. The other thing about 410 that I think is great is that later in the day, the sun is to the back of you, and so you have shade to your back, not to your face, as you're sitting out enjoying the pond. Great unit, great site.
Okay guys, this is what 332 looks like.
Okay, so this is a site that is on the water. It does have a hut, and this would be considered a back end, so you can use this either for a Class A back end, or you can use a fifth wheel or a trailer. And it's got a beautiful table, a little prep area, and a place for your cooking grill to go, and then a really nice palapa out to the side. It's got good seating. It's got chairs for 4, could hold a lot more if you bring a couple of lawn chairs or something. But nice view, and also this one is closer to the beach. So again, just showing the different levels of lots that you can get here.
Head out to dinner.
The fish basket. Yeah, it's a little more of a plate, but it's really good looking shrimp, French fries, little piece of Texas toast, coleslaw, and tartar or shrimp sauce. So it looks good. What about you, hon?
Well, I got the mai and grilled right up my speed, so I am really looking forward to that. Quite tasty.
Evidently, I got a twin, didn't even know it. Well, you can really see the sea mist behind us. Kind of a hazy day, it's clear, there's not really clouds, maybe some very high cirrus clouds. Sun's out, but we've got this sea haze. So it gives this kind of surreal look, yeah, but it's fun. Hey, any day on the beach, it's a good day.
Okay, so we're at Tortugas and going to be able to join a painkiller. And they have outside dining too. So I have the black and blue with asparagus and potatoes. Looks fabulous.
I got the ribeye, and it comes with mashed potatoes and asparagus. It looks pretty good. We just came out of Tortugas, which is one of the nicest restaurants here in Port Aransas. So Linda, what did you think?
Oh my goodness, my steak was so good. It was a little sweet, but you know, it was yummy. I am so full. A huge portion.
Yeah, my steak was nice. It was a good steak. I think for the price, it could have been a little better. So good place. The steak was nice. Potatoes were good. Asparagus was nice. A good wine list.
Yeah.
And that was good.
That was lovely.
So, you know, yeah. Would I come here again? Probably so.
I would.
Yeah.
So I'm across from Zach right now, and he is doing the checklist, undoing the water, and we are going to be pulling out of Gulf waters in Port Aransas. We are going to be heading to South Padre. So come along our adventures with us. We want to show you what we have in store, and make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and don't miss anything. So Zach is ready to be pulling out. He is setting up the final checklist, looking around as I am across the street from him, just verifying we're all good. And in the bus he goes. So here is the pool and the hot tub first thing in the morning, and it is a beautiful facility. And then they have restrooms just right there. So this is what the bedroom looks like when the slides are in. And I'm going to go ahead and pull those shades down. We had them up this morning so that we can have that gorgeous view of the water feature around our slot, but now we just need it cooler back here so the air conditioner doesn't have to work so hard. It really gets dark in here. This is what our coach looks like when the slides are in. It's still a great space where you can walk all the way down, get to the refrigerator, get to the bathroom, whatever you need. So we really love that about this coach, how easy it is to maneuver when the slides are in. You can see Zach's back there and he's got plenty of room.
It is. It makes it great to get back and forth.
What were you doing while I was sitting there hooking up and unhooking with Dad and getting the toad? Were you in your little driver's window? I have a feeling you were. Saying hello to everybody. Winston the RV dog. So now I'm doing my final check of the toad and telling Zach that the blinkers are working and the brakes are working. Hey, that was from my grandkids for Mother's Day. Isn't that adorable? I do pray every day. Pray for safe travels. Zach, we ready to go?
We are ready to go.
Whoop, whoop.